What if you could control the spotlight of your mind to focus only on what truly matters? In the hustle and bustle of daily life, we often overlook the subtle yet profound role that attention plays in our experiences and behaviors. It's a cognitive function that we rarely think about, and it's constantly at work, shaping how we perceive and interact with the world around us. Attention is not just about noticing things. It's a sophisticated process that involves selectively focusing on specific stimuli while filtering out the rest. This selective focus isn't merely a quirk of individual preference. It's a vital skill that helps us navigate an ever more complex and demanding world. Imagine attention as a spotlight in a dark theater, highlighting certain scenes while leaving others in shadow. This spotlight is crucial for directing our mental energy toward what truly matters at any given moment, whether it's listening intently to a friend's story or concentrating on a challenging work task. But attention is more than just a passive filter. It's an active force that we can harness to enhance our lives. Understanding the theory of attention isn't just an academic pursuit. It has real-world implications that can transform the way we live. By gaining insight into how attention works, we can learn to better manage our focus, making us more productive and effective in our daily tasks. This understanding helps us create environments that support our cognitive well-being, whether it's by minimizing distractions in our workspace or choosing activities that truly engage our minds. In what ways do you think understanding attention could transform your productivity and well-being? Attention and memory. Attention is the direction of the cognitive processes of a human being. In other words, where you place your attention, your actions are directed in the same direction. Our attention is connected with our past experiences, with what is in our subconscious. Thus, we can only pay attention to a certain situation if we have some knowledge, even basic, about the subject. Otherwise, the situation does not catch our attention. Our attention goes as far as our perception reaches. Our perception is directly linked to our knowledge, so we can only have a perception, an understanding of something, if we have knowledge. If we do not perceive a certain situation, we cannot give attention due to our lack of attention. What are the aspects of attention? Human attention is a complex cognitive function that involves several main aspects. 1. Selective attention. Selective attention is the ability to focus on a specific stimulus while ignoring other distracting stimuli. This is fundamental for cognitive efficiency, allowing people to filter out irrelevant information and concentrate their mental resources on a particular task. For example, when reading a book in a busy cafe, selective attention allows you to focus on the words in the book and not the background noise. This process involves specific areas of the brain, such as the prefrontal cortex, which help direct focus and inhibit distractions. I will draw a parallel between artificial intelligence and humans. Imagine you are using a fast-learning AI program with an extensive database and abundant information. The program can develop anything correctly if the user uses the proper language, asks the right questions, or gives the correct commands. However, if the user doesn't know how to use the program's language or commands, the program won't perform as expected. Similarly, just as AI needs a database, information, and commands, humans need past experiences, subconscious, and mental triggers. Mental triggers, which come from subconscious impulses, past experiences, are what make humans pay attention. 2. Sustained attention. Sustained attention refers to the ability to maintain concentration on a task or stimulus for a prolonged period. This is essential in activities that require continuous vigilance, such as reading a long chapter, attending a lecture, or monitoring a radar. Sustained attention depends on the ability to resist mental fatigue and distractions, requiring a conscious effort to stay focused. Problems with sustained attention are common in disorders like ADHD, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. 3. Divided attention. Divided attention involves the ability to process multiple sources of information simultaneously and respond to different stimuli at the same time. This is crucial for multitasking, such as when a person is driving a car while talking on the phone, using a hands-free device, or when cooking and helping a child with homework at the same time. Although divided attention can be efficient, there is a limit to how many tasks a person can manage simultaneously without compromising the quality of performance in each task. 4. Alternating attention. Alternating attention is the ability to shift focus between different tasks or types of information that require different sets of cognitive skills. This is essential in situations where a person needs to interrupt one task to respond to another and then return to the original task. For example, a doctor may need to alternate attention between examining a patient, writing a report, and attending an emergency call. This type of attention requires cognitive flexibility and is supported by areas of the brain responsible for executive function, such as the prefrontal cortex. 5. Executive attention. Executive attention is related to the management and control of attentional processes, including the ability to plan, make decisions, solve problems, and maintain attention on complex tasks. This type of attention is fundamental for goal-directed behaviors and involves high-level cognitive functions, such as the ability to resist impulses, control emotional responses, and adjust strategies based on feedback. Problems with executive attention can lead to difficulties in organizing tasks and making effective decisions. 6. Focused attention. Focused attention is the ability to concentrate intensely on a specific stimulus for a short period. It is often evaluated in situations that require a quick response to a stimulus, such as in reaction tasks, where a person must respond quickly to a visual or auditory signal. This type of attention is crucial in situations that demand rapid and precise responses, such as in sports or surveillance tasks. 7. Perceptual load theory. Perceptual load theory suggests that the amount of attention a person can dedicate to a task depends on the complexity and perceptual demand of that task. Tasks with high perceptual load consume more attentional resources, leaving less capacity available to process other information. For example, if you are engaged in a highly complex and detailed task, you will have less capacity to pay attention to irrelevant stimuli around you. This theory helps explain why it is more difficult to ignore distractions when performing tasks that do not require much attention, as there is more attentional capacity available that can be diverted to distracting stimuli. Grasping the different facets of attention can profoundly impact how we manage our lives. By understanding these aspects, we can better organize our daily activities, ensuring that we allocate our focus and energy to the most important tasks. This knowledge helps us optimize our work environment, making it more conducive to concentration and productivity. For example, by reducing distractions and structuring our workspace to support selective attention, we can improve our ability to focus on critical tasks. This understanding enables us to develop strategies that enhance both concentration and efficiency. We can learn to identify when our attention is waning and employ techniques to sustain it over long periods. We can also become more adept at multitasking, recognizing the limits of divided attention and knowing when it's best to focus on one task at a time. By cultivating these skills, we can navigate complex situations with greater ease, making better decisions and achieving our goals more effectively. Overall, mastering the nuances of attention equips us to lead more productive, balanced, and fulfilling lives.